Hey Warriors, welcome to Warrior Online Boot Camps. This is a pre-recorded workout because we know at some point this year with changing circumstances, etc. We may not be able to do live workouts, but we wanted to still provide the Warrior Online Boot Campers with the same great service that you would normally get. I do want to stress this backup workout you have not done before. This is not a reshare, this is a fresh workout that we've pre-recorded before the date of release. So you're still not going to know what is coming up. They're 30-minute quick blast workouts. Once the workout's done, the same rules apply. We want a selfie, we want some feedback, we want quoting Warrior Online Boot Camps, we want this one tagging, this one tagging. Mrs. B's doing the warm-up and then she's going to tell you what is coming up in this workout. But after the warm-up, there's 30-minute quick blast and the finisher as always. Are you ready, Mrs. B?
I am.
Let's do
it. Right, marching. Shaking everything out. Do my marches a little bit faster. And high knees. Just nice and slow to start with. Taking the legs nice and wide and lateral bouncing. I'm leaving them out there in sumo squats. Now, if Mr. B will move out of the way of the board, I'll give you a explanation of tonight's workout.
Have you not pre-looked at it then?
Okay, alternating calf raises. So tonight's workout is the LBB, that's the leg burn and blast. So basically we're going to get those legs on fire and then we're going to blast it with some cardio. Back to squats. Bringing the feet in now. A little bit narrower.
How many drills is there?
I'm just about to move on to that.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing a different move, thank you.
I better move out the way of the board
Feet together and narrow squats. So we've got 4 drills, we've got 3 6-minute drills and a 4-minute drill to finish off. We've got different training styles. Your first drill is an on the minute, every minute. Second one is 30-second per move. We've got drill 3, which is a cardio pyramid, and drill 4, which is a Tabata.
What happens after the Tabata?
It's moving on to the challenge and crab steps.
Oh! So let me be clear, are you saying
shuffling.
this is all about the legs?
Legs and cardio, yes.
Right.
And on the end, a couple of high knees.
Do the Warriors require any weights during this workout?
Not today, no weights. Still need towel, water, sensible training, you get shoes and clothes.
And probably a toilet really close to the girls, like in the sports hall, yeah?
Well, that depends on what move we're doing, doesn't it? Back to jogging.
You've often said a lot of the Warrior women go to the toilet on purpose just to get some extra rest, haven't you?
Yeah, all the time. Star jumps.
You've also said some of the older men do it, haven't you?
Yeah. Cradle legs. Spotted dogs.
You mentioned about the older men and bladder control, didn't you?
Yeah, that's only because I know you have problems with yours. Star jumps.
How come you mentioned John Hanson as well?
Jogging. Are you ready to get started on drill number 1? On the minute?
I'm ready for drill number 1.
Yes.
Is that the every minute on the minute?
It is every minute on the minute.
Does that mean that there's 6 minutes?
Yes.
At the start of every brand new minute, we do something and then something and then something.
Yes.
Right, okay then. So drill number 1. Every minute on the minute, 60 seconds. We're going to do 40 seconds of squats, 10 seconds parallel hold, 10 seconds active rest. Do what the hell you like. And it lasts 6 minutes. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. So 40 second squats at the start of every new minute. We then stay down the bottom. We do a 10-second parallel hold. We then have 10 seconds where we can sip on water, we can mop up our arm, but we must keep legs moving. It must be active rest. You can't have a sit down and a read of your comic or something like that. Do they still sell comics?
Yeah.
Do they still sell like the Beano and stuff like that?
I'm not sure about that, but they sell
Parallel hold for 10 seconds. Ankles are planted, glutes contracted, parallel to floor, core tight, coming up, 10 seconds, active rest, keeping everything moving. Mrs. B, are you ready for your squats on the start of the new minute?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. So then, warriors, as Mrs. B has said, it's leg, blast and burn.
No, burn and blast.
Oh, sorry. Is it legs though? Are we blasting?
Yeah, we'll be burning first.
Oh, right, okay. So apparently your legs are going to burn first and then something's going to go blast. Probably your bladders. Right, 10 seconds left on the squats. Whilst that funky stuff's going on, we're going to talk and educate you tonight about rest and recovery. Parallel hold, Mrs. B. If you've done any of the other backup workouts, you'll know that we've spoke about success in fitness exercise, and we've also spoke about nutrition. Active rest, Mrs. B. Oh, see you then. See you then.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, squat. So a bit later on, when we're in the groove of this workout, we're going to start talking about my top 3 tips for rest and recovery that will beautifully complement all your exercise. Because it's not just about there's many ingredients to a cake. It's not just all about the sugar. And it's the same with exercise psychology. There's exercise, there's sleep, there's nutrition, there's rest and recovery, there's goal setting, there's the environment, there's coaching and mentoring. There is so much. Parallel hold. These squats go quick. Do it at the speed I'm going. Let yours drag, don't they? 10 seconds active rest. Do you want Mrs. B done? I'm getting out of here. Do it, Mrs. B, do it.
Do it.
So, you're into your 4th round of your 6 minute, every minute, on the minute. Squats, parallel hold, active rest. Does this count as part of the leg burn?
It does, yeah.
Before the leg blast?
We've got another leg burn first.
Right. Not burn and learn?
The blast is the cardio, Mr. B.
Yes. Of course it is. 3, 2, 1, P hold. That was a nice dead stop. That was like somebody pressing pause on a Matrix video, that was. Active rest, Mrs. B. Keeping legs moving, keeping arms moving, 3 to 4 power breaths. But now we'll go back into squats, let's do it. Maybe aiming for 1 per second. Maybe grabbing your weights plates if you wanted to add some extra resistance. Main thing, ankles planted, breathing on the way down, blow out on the way up. Unless you're talking like me and then you just kind of catch your breath whenever you can. That's better. Catch my breath while I'm talking. It's a good job these aren't rehearsed, isn't it? P hold. This is where I catch it when breathing.
Yeah. This is the bit where you look forward to stop squatting, but then you keep holding and you're like, whoa, burn.
Active rest. Well, it is leg burn.
I know.
Go, Mrs. B. It's minute 6 of every minute on the minute. We're not having no rest between drills, are we?
No.
We're just explaining quickly what's going on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alright then, so we're coming up to the end of drill number 1. Drill number 2, there are 6 moves. All for the legs, counts as the burn. We're going to do 30 seconds per exercise. We're going to do it 2 times round. Three, 2, 1, Oh, look at that. Straight on the P hold or the holding in the P, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you holding in a P?
Yeah.
I thought you was. 10 seconds active rest, Mrs. B. Ooh, what a surprise. So we're going on to drill number 2. 6 exercises, 30 seconds each. Twice round, starting with rear lunges. Let's go now. Notice using the arms for counterbalance. Top tip for all you new warriors that have never been in sports or outdoors of us.
Right, come on down the way, Billy, Charlotte Turner, Lisa Masters, Marissa Julia, Helen Darling, Marcia Jackie, Noah Brighton, and Sharon Jackie. Dalen Fleck, Tracy Stein, Marcia, Charlotte Thomas, Steph Louise, Alison.
Pause, Mrs. B. Left leg stays forward, right leg comes back, left leg rear lunge hold. If you're wobbling, your legs are in line, get them on a train track. Nice bend in that front leg where we're supporting all the weight. 3, 2, 1. Do what Mrs. B
So
does.
next move is forward lunges. Any issues with knees, you can just go half the way down or you can go back to the rear lunge.
If they go back to the rear lunge, is that like snakes and ladders where they're starting the drill again?
No, they're not starting.
That'd be a proper leg burn for some warriors, wouldn't it? Three, two,
So
one.
now we're holding on the right leg.
So we've done the left leg lunge hold, now we're doing the right leg lunge hold. Should there be any burning yet, Mrs. B?
Maybe in this tiny bit.
What about the warriors' legs who are burning uncontrollably already and are wondering what they've done by doing this workout? What should they do now?
Just come up, give your legs a little wiggle and get back down again.
Oh, lead warriors.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Lateral bouncing lunges. So we've got a nice wide sumo stance. We've got our toes slightly flared out. It's maybe 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock, unless you've got digital watch. Do love that joke. We're doing lateral bouncing lunges. Your depth goes on the strength of your leg and the strength of your knee joints. If you need to do shuttle ones where you're just transferring the weight, that is beautiful as well. Anyway, no time for that. It's jumping squats or any injuries to the joints, take out the jump and go back to standard squats. Or you could do sumo squats if you wanted to keep that adductor thing going on the inner groin and the glutes. So, this is move number 6 of drill number 2. 30 seconds each, we go round it again, see if you can speed up. Mrs. B.
Rear lunges.
Let's start discussing rest and recovery in exercise. So there's 3 stages in exercise. There's the stimulus or the exercise. We then must recover before the body can adapt to do the same exercise again, even better. And change, Mrs. B.
Left leg lunge hold.
So again in exercise, there's the stimulus, which is the exercise. There's the recovery, there's the adaptation that makes us better for next time. Plot spoiler, if you're not resting in recovery, you can't adapt, so you will never get better at your chosen exercise. You must rest and recover, and we'll cover that in the next 2 tips. Three, 2, 1. So forward lunges, or any problem with knees, we go back to rear lunges. Notice, arms for counterbalance again. What you can't see with my feet is my feet are on a train track and they never leave the trail. I'm not taking my feet in front of me like a tightrope. Right leg forward, lunge hold. 90-degree bend on the front leg, 90-degree bend on the back, sit into it. Keep your pelvis straight facing forward. Hold, breathe, enjoy the wobble because the core is keeping you safe. Ease out of it. Do what Mrs. B does.
Bouncing lateral lunges.
So rest and recovery, again, there's 3 phases. Exercise, which is a stimulus. The recovery, the change or the adaptation or the repair to make you better at the exercise again. And in the next drill, we're going to cover the best recovery steps you can take. 3, 2, and 1.
And jumping lunges. No squats.
Could they do jumping lunges if they wanted to?
Yeah, if you wanted to, but I think
Well,
my legs are burning now.
They might as well, because a lot of the warriors do their own bloody thing anyway, don't they? You've often said that, haven't you? You said that they don't listen, didn't you? 3, 2, 1. Nice work, Mrs. B. Right, drill number 3. Sip water while I'm explaining if you need to. Drill number 3 is cardio pyramid. So 2 moves. We've got lateral crab steps, which we all know. We've got star jumps. We do 30 seconds of each, 40 of each, 50 of each, 60 of each. No rest in between. We climb the pyramid of pain. Ooh. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Crab step. So we can go single crab steps or we can go double, but we're going to stay down for 30 seconds. I do the crab steps. Mrs. B does the star jumps because she doesn't like doing crab steps and she told me I've got to do these.
No, I don't mind.
You do the whole lot. Do you mind not interrupting me whilst... Do you remember at the beginning you says I ain't doing them crab steps, I don't like them. I actually look like a crab with this helmet on. Do you remember?
No, not at all.
Go on then, Mrs. B, do your star jumps.
Star jumps. Remember half ones if we need to.
That's convenient, isn't it? Can't do a half crab step. You says you didn't like being associated with the word crab or crabs after something that happened when you was a teenager or something. Do you remember? 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds with the crab steps. What's that story, Mrs. B?
No, I think that was one of yours, wasn't it?
No.
No.
No. There's Mrs. B giving it all back.
Oh, come on now, Sam and Daz, Alan, Rescue Me, Cat and Keith, Sally, Tim, Holly and Amy, Lily, Craig, Christine, Tom, Shelley, Robin, Aisha, Lydia, Kate, Gary, Vanessa, Chanel, Susie, Verity and David.
You was already rescued on the day we got married.
Oh.
Your mum said that, didn't she? Now there's a whole new story. You interested? That's Tash for the wedding photos. Come on, Mrs. B, let's do it.
Star jumps. You need to stop all this shit doing. Naughty.
You've got so many stories about you, though.
No, I know.
I understand now when you says to me that my life would never be boring if I got with you. So we're coming to the end of our 40-second pyramid. Next we go up to 50. I want you to be your best crab for 50 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Be the best crab that you can be. Remember, you can mix it up. You can go 1 step, 2 step, 3, and then you can rotate between all of them. Crab step through the house. Go into the kitchen, have a drink, put some washing on while you're being a crab. Maybe go out your front door and start giving it that. And if someone says, what are you doing? Oh, it's just Warrior One Lord Boot Camps, contact Matt for details. Don't do anything like that. Just get through the 50 seconds. So then, rest and recovery. Tip number 2. The top 3 ways to get maximum recovery and rest, and I'm gathering you are going to know one of these, but maybe not the other 2. Coming up in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So recovery tip number 1, get your 8 hours sleep per night. I know that sounds bloody obvious, but so many people miss it. I want you to start thinking about your pre-bed routine, where maybe half an hour before bed you're turning off gadgets, you're getting a book, you're doing some journaling, you're turning off electronics, you're going and relaxing in bed, you've got soft lighting, you've got the blinds shut, all that sort of stuff. You're setting yourself up for a maximum success for 8 hours sleep. And if you're going to bed and playing on your phone for 2 hours and thinking, well, it still counts as time in bed, it does not. You should be aiming for actually 8 hours of sleep. Right, 60 seconds on the crabs, here we go. You said that you wished the crabs only lasted 60 seconds, didn't you, Mrs. B?
Oh dear, come on Louise Holden. Lisa Masters, Hannah Wayne and Billy, Jackie, Louise Clifford, Claire Albrighton, Mickey Martin, and Sharon Charlotte Turner Melbourne.
Sharon Charlotte.
Tracy Jones, Sarah and Rob, Craig and Joe, Rachel Davina, Lily, Sam and Steve, Becky and Chris.
So, best recovery tip number 1, sleep, 8 hours. Tip number 2, if you're training 4 times a week, you should definitely be having at least 2 complete rest days from exercise. Not 2 complete rest days as in you turn into a slug or a sloth. I'm on about 2 days off formal exercise. Mrs. B?
60 seconds to audience.
So you would still do your active daily living, you would still do your steps, you would still do your DIY, your gardening, chasing the kids, chasing the grandkids, whatever it is. But you will take 2 days off structured exercise to give mind and body a complete break, to allow that lovely adaptation to happen. Rest and recovery tip number 3, so number 1 was sleep, 8 hours. Number 2, 2 days off a week if you're exercising 4 times a week. Tip number 3, keep protein nice and high in your diet via meats or meat-free alternatives and dairy and cheeses and all that cool funky stuff, and lentils and beans. Keep protein high as the muscles need to recover, and keep your water to 2 litres. And yes, that does include tea and coffee. Mrs. B, that's it, end of drill number 3.
We're never on drill 4 already.
I'll tell you what, we only bloody are. Drill number 4, Tabata protocol, 4 minutes, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds active rest. Sumo squats, move 1. Sumo hold, move 2. 4 minutes. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Nice and wide, toes flared out. Nice. Listen, on the sumo squat, if you can't actually feel a stretch on the glutes or a stretch on the inner thighs, your legs are not wide enough. You've got to get them nice and wide, you've got to get toes flared out, you've got to get the pelvis almost sunk to knee level where it allows the muscles to stretch and contract. Oh, hold on. 10 seconds active rest. Oh God, I was into that. Right, sumo parallel hold. Again, the job of the muscle is to start at one joint, attach to another, and during exercise we must get this movement. With a sumo squat, we've got to get them joints apart, and you can only do that by spreading legs, flaring toes out, and you can feel, hold on, active rest. I'm trying to PT during boot camp. Go on, Mrs. B, go. You're running over, Mrs. B.
During a Tabata is like probably the hardest one.
I'm not talking during this Tabata. Hold on,
I'm not talking in my bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm too busy looking at you.
Oh, yeah.
I end up just saying I love you all the time. 10 seconds active rest, Mrs. B. Off you go, Mrs. B. So, rest and recovery tip number 3. If you're exercising regular, once you've got 4 months on the clock, I recommend you have a complete week off, or you have a week of deload where you reduce your exercise intensity and frequency by 50%. So every 16 to 18 weeks, have a complete week off. 10 seconds rest, Mrs. B. Right, I'm ready for these what am I doing? Sumo squats, that's right. Here we go. I've got my legs nice and wide, I've got my toes flared up. I'm stretching the glutes. I'm getting pelvis or pelvic floor, if that's the phrase that you associate with. I'm getting that right down in between my knees, and I'm getting a nice stretch on hip flexors, glutes and adductors. Now I'm walking in for active rest, keeping legs moving. But I know I've only got 10 seconds rest, so I'll get my feet back in position. I can now drop into parallel hold, which gives me 18 seconds to recap on rest and recovery. 3 stages of exercise. Exercise, which is the stimulus, the recovery, and then the adaptation. To get that, you must have 8 hours sleep, you must have 2 days off, you must keep your protein and water high, and every 4 months, you must have 2 weeks off. But to qualify for the 1 to 2 weeks off, you must active rest. You must actually been working out consistently for 4 months. Mrs. B, it's the last minute, do it. So once it's drill number 4, we've just got the challenge to do, haven't we?
Yeah.
10 seconds active rest. Did you mention that the challenge involves that bad boy again, Mrs. B?
No, I didn't.
Did you leave that out?
It's a surprise.
What a surprise. Off you go, Mrs. B. Don't worry, Warriors, it's not the burpee bell on this occasion. It's what I would consider to be a worse bell. We're doing half each on the challenge, Mrs. B.
Yeah.
Go on then. 10 seconds rest, Mrs. B. Nice work. Keep legs moving, sip water, mop your brow. It's end of boot camp challenge time. How long, you wondering? 90 seconds. What are we doing, you wondering? We sprint as fast as we can. As soon as you hear the bell, you do 1 plyometric star jump. Or if you're not jumping, you do 1 super fast star, not like that, a super fast star jump. We do it for 90 seconds. We're going to play nice with the bell. But as soon as you hear the bell, get on it. 3, 2, 1, sprinting. That was a bit soon, weren't it? Be careful on my half. Got your half coming up.
Yeah.
Feeling confident on that bell, aren't you? You wait till I get hold of it.
Tricked you!
Oh, you tricker! I don't remember us discussing that on the pre-Warrior Online boot camp briefing. You'll go, Mrs. B. Tried to trick you. Oh, here's one of the favourites I used to do with this. What a bellhead. Mrs. B the bellhead. 10 seconds. Don't be putting on social media that my wife's a bellhead either. About my previous wife though. 3, 2, 1, that's it. It's cool down time. Ah, Mrs. B, didn't that go quick?
Yeah.
What a bellhead. Chest expanders while we're marching. Isn't it amazing how we have so much fun on our own with no warriors watching?
Yeah, it is.
But when they're actually doing this, we won't be watching. Oh
No.
God, just up and down arms.
We'll be looking for the selfies.
Oh, we will be looking for the selfies. Nice, hip rocks. Mrs. B, would you like to do the workout recap? What they've done and what they've achieved?
Workout recap. So today's workout was the LBB, which is the leg burn and blast, and not the other way around. Like Mr. B said, it was 4 drills. We did, and on the minute, every minute, we did 30 seconds round times 2. We did a cardio pyramid. I don't know what I was doing then. I'm just like.
So the Warriors ain't got a bloody club out to cool down.
And a Tabata, and we finished off with a nice sprint and plyo star jump challenge.
Lovely hip circles. This was you. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So the workout recap was the LB. It wasn't what Mr. B said. It was. I was looking in the camera thinking, them poor boys ain't got a clue what to do.
I know.
You're definitely not getting employee of the day today.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Hip circles anti-clockwise. Clockwise. Left leg shake, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your neck, look at the floor. Did you release any dribble? No, up. Good work. Right, nice.
But that was just you that released dribble.
Just me, but it is my age. I'm a tenner man. Other bits of padding are available. I don't know what they're called.
I actually don't think they do a cheaper make for men. I think it's just tenner men.
What about blotting paper I used to use at school when I used to use one of them fountain pens?
You use a puppy pad, really.
A what?
A puppy pad.
You've upset me there because you know I'm not allowed within 200 metres of a small puppy. Anyway, that was the LBB, which was it's blast and burn or something. It's a backup pre-recorded workout. Would still love yourself. We still like your feedback. We still like to know what you're going on. So please post it on the timeline, post it on the group. Tag this one, let us know what you thought. We're just trying to create the best service we can because we knew that for a short period of time we may not be able to do lives. See you maybe on the next pre-recorded workout. If not, we'll see you on the next live. Love you all loads. Say bye, Mrs. B.
Bye.
Bye.